Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Angelina Martin!
Tonight. Are there any of my fellow poor people here right now? All right, save your strength. You're going to need it for the jog home later. I'm a member of the poor community. It's not that bad, though. I think there's some benefits to being poor. I'm usually the hottest bitch on the bus. That helps. Helps me sleep at night. Another advantage of being poor, makes it a lot easier to get away with tax fraud. Nobody's looking for me. I used to do my taxes. I used to look forward to doing my taxes because I would get a refund. So I was like, I don't understand why people complain about this all the time. I just answer some tedious questions about my job for an hour. A few months later, I get a check in the mail. It's like my grandparents never died. But then, something weird happened. I didn't get any less poor, but a couple of years ago, I finished filling out my taxes, and at the end, the government was like, actually, this time, you owe us money. I was like, cool, I'm just not gonna click submit. Just gonna close my laptop screen. What are you gonna do about it? I put the tape over my camera. I know my rights. They're never going to see that $200 from me. And they shouldn't. Okay, $200, that means nothing to the U.S. government. That can't even buy a pair of tank nuts. Okay, but to me, an impoverished person, that money is very meaningful, okay? $200 can pay for an awful lot of drugs. All right, the good kind too, the family pack. We're stocking up on drugs. We're meal prepping drugs these days. Not doing too many drugs these days. I did have to stop smoking weed. So lame, I know. The worst part is, I still want to hang out with the stoners. I still identify with stoner culture. Okay, just because weed gives me panic attacks sometimes now, doesn't mean I'm not still passionate about sitting down. All right, I may not be technically high all the time anymore, but I'm still gonna find a way to work aliens into the conversation. It's gonna come up, okay? I may not be waking and baking before work these days, but I'm still gonna do a really bad job. It's my promise to you and my bosses, whoever they are. Didn't ask. Let's see, one upside to the past year, for me personally, nobody asked me what my tattoos mean for a while. That was nice. I hate when people ask me what my tattoos mean. It just gives me way too much credit. Trust me, the only thing that any of my tattoos mean is that one time I had $80. That is it, don't anymore, never will again. I actually have one tattoo that has personal significance for me. I have a tiny tattoo of the moon, which of course means I am bisexual. Yeah. That is what it means if it is on a white woman. If you're a white woman not laughing right now, I'm going to assume you just found out you're bisexual. I'm so sorry you had to hear it from me, but you really should have figured it out like the rest of us by watching Cruel Intentions at a sleepover in 7th grade. That's on you. It's too late to come out now. We're not doing that anymore. The coupon is expired. I can't imagine going out of your way now to call up your grandmother just to be like, Grandma, I'm bi. She'd probably be like, honey, me too. Okay, back in my day, we just called that having a pulse. All right, we just called that a long winter. Common when you get gay married. It's true, I am bi, but I'm bad at it. I just have to stop assuming that girls are gay. It's gotten me into too many sticky predicaments, and I can't afford to break another lease. So from here on out, going forward, I have a new strategy. I'm going to play it safe and just pretend that every hot girl I meet is straight unless she explicitly tells me otherwise. All right, she's got a snapback on, doesn't mean anything. She's got a rainbow flag pin on her cargo jacket, I'm not reading into it. She's kissing my neck. She's probably just being polite. All right, her family is Scandinavian. It's probably just a cultural thing. I'm not going to be rude and just assume a girl is queer just because she's fingering me. There's a number of explanations available. Maybe she lost her keys. I don't know. I don't know. I know her star sign, not her story. I actually don't know anything about star signs yet, but astrology is next on my list of interests to adopt in order to further alienate men. Because apparently liking Lana Del Rey and crying in public isn't driving them away fast enough. Men seem to really hate astrology for some reason. It infuriates them. They're like, planets can't make you sad, only basketball and your dad can. It's all fake, astrology's all made up. Yeah, no shit, that's why we like it. Everything you enjoy is made up too? Did you think libertarianism and Magic the Gathering were created during the Big Bang? It's not like either of us are hurting anyone here. So why don't you let me keep believing that Mercury in retrograde is the reason my credit score is so low. And I'll let you keep believing that your girlfriend naturally doesn't grow hair on her asshole. We'll both be happy in our delusions. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I'm ever going to get around to learning about astrology. I've been meaning to for years now, but I think it just may be one of those things like pay my taxes. It doesn't feel right for me. You know, it's kind of a personal choice every girl's got to make for herself. I'm so confused because for so long I thought I liked astrology, but I think I just like talking to hot girls with septum rings. I like it when they ask me what time I was born. It makes me feel something. I'm such an astrology poser though, and I have been for a while. I really don't know shit about it. Like, I didn't even know my own sign. Like, my whole life I thought I was an Aquarius. Turns out I'm actually an alcoholic. All the memes are the same. They're the same. Is that anyone else's sign here? Alcoholic rising? Yeah, a couple shameful woos. That's all we get. That's all we deserve. I did have to stop binge drinking recently. Baby steps, you know, we gotta start somewhere, preferably at the bottom. It's been good. It's just been casual dating pretty rough. Not that it was amazing while I was getting blackout drunk on a regular basis. I acknowledge that. Like, it's not great boning a SoundCloud rapper with multiple face tattoos whose only mode of transportation is a Razor scooter. But you know what's worse? Remembering it. Not everything is meant for the scrapbook. So I may have to raise my standards just slightly and stop sleeping with alcoholics, but I refuse to stop sleeping with broke dudes. Alright? Because broke dudes fuck like they're trying to make it an Olympic sport. Alright? Broke dudes are the Simone Biles of fucking. They're trying to get moves named after them. And it makes sense when you think about it because they can't afford to buy me dinner. They gotta fill me up somehow. Whatever it takes. My love life's not that bad though. I'm actually about to go on my 4th date with this one guy for a date. You know what that means for a date? We're gonna have sex for the 4th time. Alright, this isn't Pride and Prejudice, people. I got things to do, places to go, holes to fill. Icebergs are melting, tides are rising, get inside me. I don't know what it is about the looming threat of global warming that has me riled up 24/7, but it does. It's like the apocalypse is coming, and so am I. Plus, like, I just feel like you gotta get sex out of the way early now, because millennial sex at least is so hit or miss, right? Everyone's got whiskey dick or Lexapro pussy. You gotta find out ASAP if your parts even like each other. I'm sorry, I see some privileged, confused faces, unfamiliar with Lexapro pussy. Y'all never been on antidepressants? You never had to choose between getting off and getting out of bed? You get one, pick one. I used to hate when people would ask me if I came when they knew I was on antidepressants. Because the answer was always, yes, I came, in the sense that I'm done. That's all we're going to accomplish tonight. Emotionally, I'm ready to watch TV right now. I don't know. I don't think it's that bad, though. Like, you know, sex without orgasm. I think it can still be fun. I feel like having sex without coming, that's like losing in a children's soccer game, right? Like, chin up, champ. We're still going to go for pizza after this. All that matters is that you tried. And you broke a sweat out there. And we got some use out of those shin guards I bought you. I knew they would make sense one day. I know I like this person I'm going out with right now. He's got like an okay personality, a big dick, and an HBO account, so I think we'll last through the next lockdown at least. One of my friends was surprised I even brought up his big dick as a positive when I was describing him. She was like, why do you care? You're bisexual. Half the people you go out with don't even have dicks. I was like, that's not true. Okay. Every lesbian I've ever slept with has an 8-inch dick with a 15-year warranty, and it's dishwasher safe. Oh yeah, your dick fills the blood and is attached to your body. Doesn't glow in the dark though. Still some improvements to be made on the factory model. Plus, dildos don't get whiskey dick. Yet. I'm actually going to make and sell the first dildo that gets whiskey dick. I'm not going to make a profit, but I'm going to make a point. Forgot that point later. I've been figuring out some things about myself recently, like the fact that I'm gender fluid. Give it up for me, I'm a hero. Yes, great. If you're confused about what gender fluid means, I'm more confused, okay? I don't understand the shit. I'm trying to figure it out through process of elimination. I know what I'm not, right? I know what I'm not. Like, I know I'm not a man. One of my friends asked me that recently. She asked me if I was a man. I was like, no, I'm not a man, but I can be a bit of a guy. Like, I'm not into hunting and gathering, but I'll tell a girl about my screenplay idea on the first date. Like, I'm not trying to provide for a family, but sure, I'll keep my socks on during sex. Absolutely, I have poor circulation. Like, I don't want to go to war, but I'll go ahead and gaslight you. That's just my gender identity. You can't get mad. You can't get mad at me. I feel comfortable telling you guys this part about myself, but I haven't even told the guy that I'm sleeping with that I'm a little fluid on the gender. And I don't feel bad keeping it from him, but sometimes we'll be cuddling in bed together, and I'll just look up at him and I'll smile and I'll think to myself, this man has no idea he's gay right now. Oh my God, so sad. Bro, look your truth, it gets better. It's just funny to me because he looks so smug thinking he just participated in all this nasty heterosexual intercourse. And he has no clue. He just ate some dude's pussy. Who's going to tell him? Not me, but someone should. I don't even know why I'm keeping it from him. I know he wouldn't have a problem with it. He's so progressive. The other day he described himself as an ally to the queer community. And it took everything in me not to be like, my dude, you are more than an ally. If you have been in me at all, you are in the community. I'll see you at the parade. Bring snacks. All right, you guys are fun. I'm about to get out of here. Before I do want to tell you guys one last thing about myself. It may not surprise you to learn that in the past I have been a hoe online. Give it up if you like hoes. All right. I'm not ashamed to talk about it. Clearly I'm not ashamed to talk about it. See, I'm not embarrassed that I used to be a cam girl. I'm embarrassed that I only made $40. All right, thank you.